Aya Patil, Gaya Patil in Maharashtra. When MLAs can be bought in a political auction, the state's debt is only going to increase even further.
Views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal, and do not reflect the views of any organization.
Hello and welcome. Namaskar to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog, where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Kaun jeetega Maharashtra? That's become the big question that's being asked. In the next month, the biggest state election battle, the Maha Battle of 2024, will be decided. A battle that I call also a Maha Mess, because at the moment, I think even some of the key players in Maharashtra are not sure what could happen in the next few weeks. Come November 23rd, when the EVMs will be opened. 6 major parties, several smaller parties, not to forget independents and rebels. That's why I say Maharashtra should be renamed as the Maha Mess. So let me try and make sense for you of this mess by bringing you the 10 X factors that will decide Maharashtra's battle. Maharashtraचा Raja Kon? Yeah, Kaun jeetega Maharashtra? X factor number 1, the Ladki Bahin, or as I call it, the LB factor. The rupees 1500 per month that is now being given to women earning an income of less than annual income of less than rupees 2,50,000. So far, more than 2 crore women have benefited. Some have got as much as 7,500 already over 5 months, including a Diwali bonus last week. The scheme is being pitched by the Eknath Shinde government as empowering women. Truth, my friends, it is a bit of a bribe to lure votes. What is projected as a revedi when it comes to opposition-ruled states has become a potential game changer in Maharashtra, where the BJP is part of the ruling alliance. The state's debt is only going to increase even further. But who cares? There is an election to be won at all costs. A pollster of one of the parties tells me that his survey shows a 2 to 3% increase already in the ruling government's vote share because of the Ladki Bahin scheme alone. In a tight race, that could be key. As we've seen in recent elections, women voters can be decisive. The second X factor, RSS, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. It is very interesting, but the RSS stayed out for the most part or didn't get fully involved in the 2024 Lok Sabha campaign. In Maharashtra, for example, the RSS was reportedly unhappy with the BJP's decision to go with breakaway NCP leader Ajit Pawar, the same Ajit Pawar that the BJP had called corrupt or the epitome of corruption. Well, Ajit Pawar is still with the BJP, only this time the RSS seems to have got mollified and has agreed to fully support the BJP. I am told that the RSS intends over the next month to hold 60,000, that's right, 60,000 small and large meetings across Maharashtra with various social groups, including in particular Dalits and OBCs. Next year, the RSS is celebrating its centenary. The RSS headquarters are in Nagpur. Maharashtra, in that sense, is home turf for the RSS. The Sangh, therefore, wants its own government, headed by its own chief minister, to run Maharashtra over the next year so that the celebrations are uninterrupted and get full state support. Can the RSS deliver on the ground will be a crucial X factor. The third X factor in Maharashtra is the grand old man of the state's politics, Sharad Pawar. This is by all accounts 84-year-old Sharad Rao's last election. He has been in Maharashtra politics since the 1960s, fought his first election in 1967. That's an incredible 57 years ago. Unlike other politicians, Pawar likes to keep his cards close to his chest. He hasn't been saying much, even as the other parties battle for more seats within their respective alliances. Mr. Pawar, instead, we are told, is carefully focusing on around 60 to 65 seats where he believes he has a real chance of winning. He's working incredibly hard for someone at that age and is focusing primarily on getting a high strike rate as he did in the Lok Sabha. If he can win anything between 40 to 55 seats and then create a situation where no alliance can form a government without his support, that's possibly his game plan. Don't even rule out Pawar merging with the Congress, his NCP with the Congress after the elections, or pushing for a deal which can secure his party and also his daughter Supriya Sule's future. A fourth X factor, my friends, is Chief Minister Eknath Shinde himself. 2 years ago, when Shinde became Chief Minister, the question being asked in the corridors of power in Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde who? Kaun Eknath Shinde? Not any longer. A recent survey shows that Shinde's popularity has risen since the Lok Sabha. The Ladki Bahin scheme is also identified with the auto rickshaw driver turned Neta. Shinde is a shrewd operator and, more crucially, a resourceful one. As one bureaucrat tells me, Shinde is practicing Tijori Kholo politics. Just open up the treasury. He is ready to throw money if it will secure him votes and a possible return as Chief Minister. Like Pawar, Shinde too works incredibly hard. He sleeps, I gather, just for a couple of hours every day. He has many weapons with him, including the Maratha activist Zarange Patil. Will Shinde use Zarange Patil to divide the Maratha vote in a way, or the opposition's Maratha vote, is just one of the questions blowing in Maharashtra's wind. The fifth X factor is agrarian distress. You know, there is a Maharashtra way, way beyond the bright lights of a Mumbai and Pune, especially in Vidarbha. Farm suicides have remained an issue that have haunted rural Maharashtra for decades now. The Congress in particular has been trying to tap into this and get what some call its DMK vote base in these areas. And I'll explain DMK in a moment. It worked for them in the Lok Sabha. Could it work in the Vidhan Sabha too? The battle in Vidarbha's 62 seats will be crucial because it will be mostly a direct fight between the Congress and the BJP here. The BJP is relying on consolidating a non-Maratha OBC vote. In fact, Bhupendra Yadav, its union minister, has been parked in Maharashtra trying to reach out to OBC communities. The Congress, as I said, is relying on the DMK, not the Dravida Munnetra Kadgam, but Dalits, Muslims and Kunbis. Kunbis are a key agrarian caste, especially in Vidarbha. Vidarbha could be where this election is won or lost. My sixth and final X factor I wish to highlight are independents. In Haryana, independents and rebels played a key role in spoiling the Congress chances and ensuring a BJP win in several marginal seats. In Maharashtra, anyone who doesn't get a ticket from a major alliance could and will contest as an independent and possibly play an important role in influencing the final verdict. I gather that, like in Haryana, the BJP has prepared a list even in Maharashtra of potential independent smaller parties who they are ready to fund if they can break the opposition vote. In 1995 in Maharashtra, interestingly, a record 45 independents won. Don't be surprised if independents again call the shots this time too. Net, my friends, Maharashtra, as I said at the outset, is a maha mess. Do you know it is the only state since 1985, that's more than 40 years ago, which has never seen a single party government in all these years. In a way, as events of the last 5 years, 3 chief ministers, governments being sworn in at dawn and parties breaking up, Maharashtra represents the moral collapse of Netagiri in this country. Do you also know that almost a third of the MLAs in Maharashtra have been in more than one party in the last decade? We used to talk about Ayaram, Gayaram in Haryana. Maybe we should be talking about what? Aya Patil, Gaya Patil in Maharashtra. What does it say when MLAs can be bought in a political auction? At least in the Indian Premier League, the IPL, we know that the cricketers have to fulfill their contracts to their franchise. in the Maharashtra political league, my friends, kuch bhi ho sakta hai. Anything can happen come tomorrow. Sad, but true. That was the straight bat as I talked about my home state, and I will continue to track it for you over the next month. I also want to send you a reminder that my new book, 2024, The Election That Surprised India, is ready for pre-order. You can have a look here at the cover of the book and pre-order on Amazon. I promise you plenty of surprises and interesting narratives. For now, thanks for watching. Stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind. Namaskar. Hope you have a good Diwali week coming ahead.